This is your home for the Bulldogs. Baldwin Sports Live.
Alford is going to hand it off to Cody Buck up the middle, lowers the shoulder into the end zone.
Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors. 48 years of Hayden tradition and excellence. Learn more at haydenoutdoors.com.
Bergen going to set up Paget nicely. Carr with his third rebound, kicks it to Talon Torres. Now Ryder and I going to try a mid-range jump shot, and that's good. Bailey Smith open it in the corner for three, up and in. Third goal from the four. He'll swing it out right side, looking for the corner, the end zone. He will make it another Bulldog touchdown.
It's time for the Bulldogs on your home for Baldwin High School Athletics. Baldwin Sports Live.
Good evening, Bulldog fans, and welcome inside the doghouse. We had a little change of plans tonight. Those of you that maybe were tuning in earlier to catch the boys' soccer game. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that, obviously, tonight. That game was at 4 o'clock, so we just weren't able to, wasn't going to get my internet access in time, and obviously it's not the best setup out there if you've seen where we got a setup for the boys' soccer. So unfortunately, we didn't get to watch some good soccer tonight, but we're going to pivot a little bit. Thankfully, Baldwin had a home volleyball game, and we'll be treated to some good volleyball tonight as the Baldwin Bulldogs at 6-12 welcome in the West Franklin Falcons, who are at 12-7. And I welcome you in to the Baldwin State Bank pregame show. Hi, everyone. Ryan Hilmer here, as always. I'll have Jackson Blakely along my side running the camera controls tonight. And like I said, we're pleased to bring you our first volleyball match of the season. This will be a best of 5, only one match being played here tonight between West Franklin and Baldwin. These teams have played every single year since 2017. And in terms of that series, Baldwin has doubled them up. 10-5 as Baldwin has the lead in that series. That is since 2007 at least. And Baldwin, they won last year both matchups in 2023. They won two sets to nothing and 3 sets to nothing last year in the 2 matches they played against West Franklin. So they'll try to duplicate those results here tonight. But for Baldwin, obviously they are replacing a lot of talent from a year ago. They lose Fisayo Afunja. She was a second-team All-State player, first-team All-League last year, along with Alyssa Reichert, who was second-team All-League, and Avery Bergen, who was honorable mention All-League. Those are 3 big players from last year that are really going to be missed. Also, Haley Davis, Maddie Washi, and Reagan Bosch on that varsity team last year. So having to replace, 6 seniors from last year. They do have some good girls coming back. As I mentioned, they've already played 18 matches this year. It's the first one we're covering here on Baldwin Sports Live. But a senior honorable mention All-League last year, and number 2, Claire Baker. She's the libero usually, and she's a good player coming back. And then Emily Paget as well. She'll wear number 3. She's the setter and outside hitter. She'll rotate a little bit. She's another senior coming back. And then Emmy Nye is a sophomore. Saw some time last year. And another senior in Lauren Berg, an outside hitter that is going to be one of the leaders, or has been one of the leaders, I should say, for Baldwin in the first 18 matches so far. Their last game, they lost at Tonganoxie. They dropped that game 3 sets to nothing. That was on Tuesday night to make the losing streak they are currently on at 6. They were 6-6, but have since lost those games and have dropped to 6-12. So Baldwin's going to be looking to turn things around here tonight. Their opponent's going to be the West Franklin Falcons. I mentioned they're 12-7, a good team. They were a good team last year as well, finished at 21-15. Unfortunately, they lost in the first round of Sub-State to Santa Fe Trail last year. They have actually lost 3 of their last 4 games, though, in a little bit of a skid, but coming off a win against, Wabansie, I believe, and they won 2-0 after losing the first match 2-1. It's 2-0. We're not doing soccer tonight, Jackson. I should correct that. But it's going to be.
Supposed to.
Yeah, we were supposed to, as I said in the open there. Unfortunately, not going to see soccer. Hopefully the boys won. Game's probably over. I have to get a score for you on that. We'll try to dig around and text some people. But thankfully, like I said, the girls volleyball team playing here tonight, and we're happy to be here inside the Doghouse and bringing it to you. So we'll go ahead and take a little break here on the pregame show. We'll come back and preview this one and then get you the starting lineups and all set for opening serve here tonight. Got the Bulldogs playing some volleyball, hosting the West Franklin Falcons. Be back on the Baldwin State Bank pregame show after this.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Welcome back here inside the Doghouse. This is the Baldwin State Bank pregame show, and it's brought to you by Baldwin State Bank. Personal service from people who care. That's what you get at your hometown community bank, Baldwin State Bank. Whether it's personal finances, business money management, loans and credit, or saving for retirement, go see Baldwin State Bank. For 132 years, they've helped serve our community. Just go enjoy a better banking experience with your friends and neighbors at the Baldwin State Bank. Give you a little recap so far of Baldwin's season. Like I mentioned, they are at 6-12 after losing 6 straight games. They've lost in the sub-state championship 2 straight years, actually, so they'll be looking to get back to the state tournament for the first time since 2021. They've gone to state 6 times. I'll give a little preview for West Franklin here. I mentioned they're coming off a win, but have lost 3 of their last 4. These 2 teams have played every year since 2017. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any stats online for Baldwin, but I do have some stats for West Franklin, and somebody to keep an eye on will be number 1, an outside hitter, a senior, Hayden Walters. She leads the team in kills at 159 this year, about 4 per set, and also leads the team in digs per set. So number 1 is going to be somebody to keep an eye on. The setter will be number 11, a sophomore in Greeley McMahon. She obviously leads the team with 283 assists, being the setter, and is averaging a little over about 7.5 assists per set. And then the number 13, Meredith Swank, is a senior, and she's going to be a big factor defensively for the Falcons. She leads the team in blocks. She has 23 of them. The next closest girl is number 7, Zoe Dowd. She's a freshman with 16 blocks. So Meredith Swank, number 13, going to be somebody to keep an eye on, almost a block per set. So those will be a couple of girls to keep an eye on for West Franklin. Also, number 21 is a junior, Kaylee Williams. She leads the team in aces at 24. That's a pretty good number. McMahon has 20 of them, too, so keep an eye on them when they are serving. The head coach for West Franklin is Melissa Harms. Angel Higby and Paige Prouty are the assistant coaches, and the head coach for Baldwin in her first season, Lainey Overman, with Rosa Paget and Chad Scobie, the assistant coaches. So we'll go ahead and take another break here on the pregame show. We'll bring you the starting lineups on the other side and get you set for opening serve here from Baldwin. The Bulldogs hosting the Falcons from West Franklin. Be back with more on the pregame show after this.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street, or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Oh, shoot!
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oh, shoot.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Done with the national anthem. Time now for the starting lineups. This was the Baldwin State Bank pregame show brought to you by Baldwin State Bank. First for the visiting West Franklin Falcons, number 1, a senior Hayden Walters. Number 7, a freshman in Zoe Dowd. Number 11, a sophomore Greeley McMahon. Number 13, a senior in Meredith Swank. Number 21, a junior Kaylee Williams. 24, a sophomore in Angel Raymond. And a junior, number 10, Berkeley Love, the libero. Number 5, a freshman for Baldwin, Logan Scobie. She's a setter and an outside hitter. Number 3 is Emily Paget, a senior. Number 12, a freshman in Cami Collum. See number 13 there, the veteran senior, and Lauren Berg. Number 14, the sophomore Emmy Nye. And number 21, a junior, Samantha Pittman, the libero. Number 2, a senior, the only returning Bulldog with accolades from last season. Honorable mention All-League was number 2, Claire Baker. She's back as the libero this year. So those are our starting lineups, and we are just about set for the opening serve. The opening serve brought to you by the Baldwin City Recreation Commission. You can go to bcrc.com to see all they got going on. They got a handy little calendar on there to show you all the events. Obviously, the third weekend of October is a big one for Baldwin. The Maple Leaf Festival coming up, so make sure and check that out and all the fun events and everything they got going on for that. So the opening serve brought to you by Baldwin City Recreation Commission. We're about ready to go here. Baldwin will be in their black uniforms. The libero Baker is in the white number 2. Also, they got the purple trim. Also in their black uniforms with the blue trim is the West Franklin Falcons. Number 10, the libero for them is Berkeley Love. Just about set to get this thing started. This will be a best of 5 here tonight, just one match. Baldwin is just 1-3 this year in best of 5 matches. Got 3 of them coming up. Their next 3 games, or matches I should say. This one will cover the next 2 as well, on the 8th against Eudora and the 14th against Spring Hill. So we got 3 volleyball games in a row for you here on Varsity or Baldwin Sports Live. How you doing tonight, Jackson?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah,
I was
ready to watch some volleyball?
Yeah, I was ready to watch some soccer.
I know.
Volleyball's a fun sport to be a part of. I definitely miss some of the best high school environments. At least where I went to high school during those big rivalry volleyball games.
Yeah, it can get fun when the gym starts hopping in some volleyball. That's for sure. I was able to call a lot of the sub-state games last year, and it's a lot of fun. So here we go. Getting us started is
Paget.
Yeah, Paget on the serve, and there's a nice dig that time on the back line by Baldwin, but it's going to be down for a West Franklin point. Let's go ahead, zoom it in there. Jackson. There's an error on the service. First one for either squad, and then he'll bring the serve back to Baldwin. Paget's going to set up Berg, and that's a nice kill.
It's a big hit by Berg.
Lauren with her first kill. Baldwin lead by 1. It's a good start.
It's going to be a big thing for both sides to emphasize is how consistent and how good can those sets be for your outside hitters.
Second ball goes over. Here's a little tap over that time by Scobie. Didn't drop. It's going to land out of bounds off the block.
Baldwin point.
Oh, I guess, okay. Might have been in the net. I didn't quite see that. Definitely looked like we blocked it and it went out of bounds, but 3-1 Baldwin. Another serve from Nye. One set up by McMahon. Berg has to get it over. A little miscommunication there and a dump attempt, and it's going to drop in. It's nicely done by the freshman Zoe Dowd.
Just dropped in the middle of about 5 Bulldogs there. Better communication as this game goes on.
Try to set up Berg once again, and that's a powerful kill. Back line couldn't handle it. Second one of the match for Lauren. I mean, the freshman Logan Scobie will get a chance to serve it up. A couple of freshmen on this starting lineup for Baldwin. Also, Cammie Collum. There's Meredith Swank with a nice kill for the Falcons.
great kill, and I think one thing both teams are going to look to emphasize as these sets and matches go on is attacking the edges. You want to force your opponent to make a decision as that goes out.
Service error from Greeley McMahon. Second already for the Falcons.
So Baldwin off to a nice 5-3 start. The sets look good. They definitely came out of this first set ready to play.
This one going to be set up for Raymond, dug out by Berg on the back line. Now they'll give Hadley Hobbs, the sophomore, a chance. Missed cue there. Got some new names for me to learn here on this volleyball squad. I mentioned in the open, losing 3 big components of the squad last year in Fasayo Funja, Alyssa Reichert, and Avery Bergen, all great players. That time, Scobie couldn't quite dig that out. Ties it up at 5. Scobie's gonna set one up for Paget, dug out nicely on the other end, and here's Kaylee Williams. Baker couldn't quite get to that.
West Franklin, showing early life. It was an early 4-1 deficit, and now coming back as a 6-5 run.
3 straight points, first lead change. Baker just gonna have to get the third ball over. This time, Love gonna set up Raymond, and off the block and out of bounds. Now 4 straight points for West Franklin. Mentioned not a lot of these 5-setters so far this season for Baldwin. They're able to get the third ball over nicely that time. Here comes an attack from Kaylee Williams, dug up by Scobie. Baker, and now Paget will get it over. There's Raymond again. And Paget is a hard one and dug out nicely by Hayden Walters. Third ball's got to get over. Baker, Scobie, and a little tap over from Samantha Pittman. That's going to be far too strong, so nice job by Baldwin.
Huge
Side
rally
out.
for both sides there. It was for sure the longest rally so far, and love to see the competitiveness from both sides, both teams early, laying it all out. We've seen a lot of big athletic play so far.
That time Meredith Swang tried to tap it over and couldn't get it done, so we are at our second tie here, 7-7. Ooh, an error on the reception of the serve that time. Kind of a free point for Baldwin. Baker gets the ace. Baldwin's responded with 3 straight points to take the lead back. Another miscommunication that time. Looked like Berkeley Love and Greeley McMahon got mixed up.
3 big errors altogether by both teams so far, and the big cause for all 3 of them so far is communication.
Ooh, that was a overhit that time. Nye was able to get a nice swing on it, and here's Paget getting a nice swing on it and down hard.
Huge from Emily Paget. That's her 2nd kill so far of the first set, and she is feeling it by the looks of it. Look for Baldwin to keep attacking on her side.
One of the senior leaders, along with Claire Baker, who's going to get another ace. 6 straight Baldwin points. Starting to pull away a little bit, up 4.
The Baldwin faithful starting to get into it.
Love will set it up, and Kaylee Williams dug out nicely by Scobie. Little tap over. Didn't quite get in there. A great dig from West Franklin. Paget's going to get another go at it. Dug out that time by Walters. Set up here for Williams. Now Baldwin will get a chance. It's going to be out off the hand of Hadley Hobbs, the sophomore.
And those long rallies, they can take a lot out of you. If you're West Franklin or Baldwin, Be interesting to see what the point after those long rallies look like.
Paget set up that time once again. Hobbs to Paget. Emily, the senior leader,
third kill so
getting
far.
It done so far, yeah. All three of the big senior leaders. Baker's got a couple of aces, Paget 3 kills, and Berg's got 2 kills. Here's Cammie Collum, the freshman. Blocked, but lands out of bounds. Nice attempt that time by Paget. And the third service error of the game for the Falcons. Take it to Emily Paget. Third ball over from Walters, easily dealt with. And Berg's going to get a chance from the outside. Dug up, McMahon will set up Williams. That one into the net off of Logan Scobie's
And they're going to say she made contact with the net. As a penalty point is awarded to West Franklin.
Makes it 13-10. Baldwin still leading. Scobie that time setting up Berg. Nicely dug out by Love. Going to give the point to Baldwin. A double hit.
Yep. Go another senior showing their power on the outside. Lauren Berg, her and Emily Paget have shown some powerful kills so far.
Baker rotates out, Samantha Pittman in. Nicely
Huge
blocked there.
Block. That Logan Scobie, at least one of the girls in on that block.
I think Pittman was there as well. Nice job by both of them. 15-10. Another block right back at you. That time Lauren Berg and Samantha Pittman.
And Baldwin showing their force up front. This crowd's getting into it early, student section. The parents are getting into it. And nice to see powerful plays like the kills from Berg. And
serve from Emmy Nye just a little bit too strong. First service error for Baldwin.
Like I was saying, those power points from Berg and Paget, that does a lot for your momentum and just team cohesion as it goes on.
Serve from Love. Scobie will set up Pittman from the outside. It was tipped a little at the net and was able to fall in there. Samantha Pittman getting the kill. 17-11 Baldwin. Back in is Baker. Cammie Collum will rotate out. This will be Walters that leads the team in kills, number 1 for West Franklin. And Paget from the back line, a little too strong. Scobie will set up Berg this time. Was it tipped? No, lands in.
A strong first set for Baldwin as they look to close it out. Lauren Berg on the serve. She looks to send it over.
One of the seniors on this squad, dug up by Love, and here's Walters. Paget's going to have to get it over. There's Raymond, dug up by Baker. Now Scobie tries the dump attempt. And an error that time on Berkeley Love. Baldwin a 19-12 advantage, and a timeout's going to get taken by West Franklin. It'll be their first timeout. And we'll take it with them real quick here, and we'll be back with more Bulldog Volleyball on Baldwin Sports Live.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
A little late getting back. There was a meeting of taps at the net, and Baldwin won that battle, so they got the point, 20-12 now. And another serve from Berg. McMahon's going to set up Walters, and a nice block at the net there. That was Hadley Hobbs. His third ball going to have to get over, and this will give West Franklin a nice chance to attack, but not a great set. Threw that attack off rhythm, and here's Paget. Dug out nicely that time by McMahon from the back line. Williams has to get it over. There's Samantha Pittman, set up nicely that time by Logan Scobie. Pittman's second kill. 21-12, Baldwin closing in on the first set.
Looks like Baldwin's just running the equivalent of that whoever's on the front line on the outside is getting their number called, and so far everyone's been able to answer the call.
Another nice serve from Berg. They'll have to attack from the back line, and they won't get it over. Now 5 straight points from Baldwin. Another timeout going to be taken by head coach Melissa Harms. Be their second timeout. Timeouts this year are brought to you by Rice Precision Manufacturing, a family-owned company right here in Baldwin City that services many different industries, from food processing to heavy and light industrial, oil and gas, and many more. With state-of-the-art machine tools, Rice Precision provides a great work environment that offers excellent pay and competitive benefits. It's the perfect place to start your next career. Find out more by emailing jobs@rice-precision.com. Baldwin a 10-point lead. We are in the first set, best of 5 here tonight. Only one match between West Franklin and Baldwin. Baldwin's lost 6 straight matches, looking to get off the schneid a little bit. Another serve from Berg. Had 6 straight now. Tap over from Walters, dealt with by Scobie. Baker's going to set up Paget. Now Walters gets it right back in her face. What a block at the net that time. Is that Samantha Pittman again?
Huge block by Pittman. I wasn't able to catch the number for the hitter of the West Franklin, but that had a lot of power behind it, and kudos to Pittman for being able to get her hands behind it and send it back over.
7th straight serve from Lauren Berg. McMahon going to set up Walters again. That time it got through the block, and Berg wasn't able to dig that thing out. A nice kill that time by Hayden Walters. He's got 160 of them on the year now.
West Franklin now looking to send Baldwin on their back foot from their serves, see if they can get a run started.
Service from Walters. This will be a third ball that has to get over from Pittman. McMahon, who is she going to set up? That's in the middle, and a nice diving dig by Berg. That has to get over, and it does. Love once again, and not a great setup for Kaylee Williams. Into the net it goes. Serve back to Baldwin and set point.
Another huge play from one of these senior leaders, Lauren Berg, with a big dig right before the point. Able to set up game point for the Dogs.
See where they go. It's Kaylee Williams. Diving is the libero Baker. Couldn't quite dig that thing out.
Said game point. I meant set point.
We know what you're talking about, Jackson.
Makes it different.
10, yeah. 10-point advantage for Baldwin still. Got some breathing room here as Scobie's going to set up Emmy Nye. Got it over, and here's Williams again. Off the block and out of bounds, I think. So
I think they're saying it hit the line.
Okay. Either way, West Franklin will get another serve. 2 straight points. They're going to have to put a heck of a rally together here if they want to come back in this first set. That'll get over from Hobbs. Set up for Raymond, a diving save from Scobie, and from the back line, Lauren Berg, way too strong.
West Franklin looking to sneak their way into competing for the set. Have 8 points to go just to tie it back up.
2 ties, 2 lead changes here in the first set. Paget coming up from the back line and taking that set from Scobie and just depositing it. That ends set number 1, 25-16. Baldwin takes it. We'll take a break here and be back with set number 2. You're watching Baldwin Sports Live, presented by Hayden Outdoors.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Welcome back here to Baldwin City, Kansas. Baldwin takes the first set, 25-16. Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. They are the brand that sells the land. Shad and Penny Sheldon are your Baldwin City area brokers, and they invite you to immerse in nature at the Little Soldier Creek Farm. It's a 39-plus acre property boasting wildlife, hunting, food plots, and a 2,100 square foot home with stunning views in the coveted Silver Lake School District in Shawnee County. See more at HaydenOutdoors.com or call 785-821-2666 to schedule a tour and find your next dream property with Hayden Outdoors. All right, start of set number 2 coming up. Like I said, Baldwin won the first set, 25-16. This is best of 5 here tonight. Had a couple of ties and a couple of lead changes. Was 12-18 at one point. It became 12-23. 6 straight points put together there through that run.
Lauren Berg was the server for all 6 of those, and I think the biggest thing you can take out of the first set is the leadership from the 3 seniors on this team. Most of the points could have been attributed to one of those 3 seniors.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. First serve to West Franklin to start us off here in set number 2. This one's going to be set up for Raymond. Dumps it over. And now Scobie. Nicely done. First kill for the freshman Scobie.
That's a nice way to start off the second set. Continue off right where you start. Right where you ended off on.
Walters just can't get it going so far for West Franklin. That attempt into the net. Nice 2-0 start here to set number 2 for the Bulldogs. And Paget with a great serve that time. She gets the ace, this 3rd ace of the game. or the match, I should say, for Baldwin. Padgett will give it another go. Get some good spin on that thing. Walters is just going to have to get it over. Baker now set up for Lauren Berg. Nice.
What a shot by Lauren Berg. The Dogs have been dominating on the outside with those powerful kills. And Lauren Berg, just a nice tap over the net into the soft spot of that zone. And it's a great start for the Baldwin Bulldogs in this second set.
There's the freshman Zoe Dowd, number 7. And what a dump that was. Is that Emily Padgett?
Yes, it is. And she is continuing her great first set. I would say that's probably her 6th or 7th.
I got her for 5. I might have missed one in there, but yeah, she's got a lot of kills so far here in this match. 5 straight to start the second set and make it 6.
And they are just overpowering this Falcons team.
West Franklin is a 3A team, but they've come in with a 12-7 record. There's a nice dump there. Who was that? That was Greeley McMahon, the sophomore, getting the kill.
As you mentioned, 3A, but they are a very solid program, able to make the tournament last year, and they've shown that they can hold their own, just got to get in a rhythm, and hopefully they're looking to start off here.
Padgett setting up Scobie that time and into the net. A couple straight from the Falcons as they try to fight their way back here in set number 2. From the back line, Baker is going to have to get it over. McMahon will set up Walters from this near side. A back set and double contact. Gonna go against Padgett. Now 3 straight for the Falcons.
And this is exactly what the Falcons were looking for. Baldwin came out in the second set. A couple punches themselves. Now they're looking to return back the fight.
There's Emmy Nye off the block and out of bounds, so point to Baldwin. Nye getting the first kill of the match for her, the sophomore. She'll get us started here. There's a nice kill that time. That's 13. Meredith Swank, the senior, with her second kill.
Now the Falcons coming with a 4-1 run of their own, looking to continue, make it 5-1 and continuing to get back in at 7-4 in the second set.
Scobie setting up Berg. Is that on the line? It is. Lauren Berg, the senior, one of the senior leaders, with another kill. Her and Padgett, I got them both for 5 kills. 8-4 now, Baldwin leads. Scobie's serve again. McMahon will set up Walters. Scobie digs it up. Now Baker's going to try to set something up, and whoa, Samantha Pittman.
Little sneak shot.
That was.
I don't think the West Franklin front line was expecting it.
Not at all.
Works out perfectly.
Third kill of the match for Samantha Pittman. 9-4 Baldwin. Nice serve off top of the net.
Good recovery.
And Walters is going to have to get it over. Somehow does. That time Pittman just tried to send that second ball down, but nicely blocked at the net by West Franklin.
It was Angel Raymond on the block. She's had a couple of good defensive moments.
It was a tough play there on the reception of the serve by Claire Baker. That looked like that was probably going to drop right in that corner.
Yeah, it was a great serve.
First ace of the match for West Franklin. That's Hayden Walters, the senior. Almost got another one there as Scobie has to come up and deal with it. It's going to end up another point for the Falcons. (9-6), and Walters continues serving. That time double contact again. That's Logan Scobie, the freshman.
It's going to be 9-8.
West Franklin put a nice run together after Baldwin started out 6-0. The second set, Berg trying for the corner, dug up there by McMahon. Now Love battle at the net, and that's won by Angel Raymond. She'll get the kill, the sophomore.
Goes out. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. First tie.
Keep going, sorry.
5 straight points now before that service error from Walters halts the run.
Well, as I was going to say, obviously the last thing you want to see if you're Baldwin is that big run from West Franklin, but it sure does help that you went on a long run on your own, and that sure does help able to recompose yourself.
That gave themselves a little 6-0 cushion to start this one. That blocked at the net nicely. That's Hadley Hobbs, Samantha Pittman both there. Now Scobie's going to set up. Paget taps it right over the block and in. Another kill for Emily.
Well, Emily Paget shown to be a force to be reckoned with this match.
Wow, what a serve that was. Lands right in there from Lauren Berg. She gets an ace, the 4th ace of the game for Baldwin. Couldn't have placed that right in the corner any better. There's McMahon going to set up this time, and it was Swank, Meredith Swank, but into the net. Four straight points for Baldwin, the 5th straight serve here from Berg. One not so good, ends up out of bounds. Only the 2nd error on Baldwin. Paget once again with a huge strike, and that's going to drop in there.
I cannot believe how loud the ball is coming off her hand. It is really fun to watch right now, and it's working out well.
You can tell when Scobie's starting to set her up, it's just the anticipation builds. Ball had to get over, and now Scobie's going to set up Emmy Nye. Decent block, but it falls in there.
Yeah, they're going to get her on a net touch. Either way, that's a point for Baldwin. 15-10 in the second set, and they're looking to close it out again.
Time tapped off the block and out of bounds. There was Hadley Hobbs and Emmy Nye. Makes it 15-11. Baldwin still with the lead here. Nye off the block. A kill for Emmy. 2nd of the match for the sophomore. Hoping for some good news for Emmy's older brother, Ryder. Got hurt, I think last week, was it, Jackson, in the football game. Hoping for some good news so we can be back for basketball, but we'll have to keep our ears open. There's a nice kill that time. Zoe Dowd, the freshman. Football team's been dealing with a slew of injuries.
Yeah.
Gonna have
Rice, Alford,
yep.
Davidson's been in and out.
Reichard's
Michael
out.
Newman, Reichard.
This one set up for Nye once again. Dug up on that back line. This 3rd ball has to get over. Baker, now Paget. Scobie will try to tap it over the block, and she does nicely. A 2nd kill for Logan Scobie.
Another one of those tap into soft spots in the zone. You can't do it every time, and you got to make sure when you do it right, and you try to find a soft spot, and that's exactly what they did. And West Franklin calling another timeout.
Take their first timeout of the 2nd set. Give me a chance to pop up our upcoming broadcast schedule. I mentioned the football team. We'll have another football game tomorrow night on the 4th of October. Silver Lake coming to town to take on Baldwin. That's really the first regular season matchup between those two schools. I'd have to go back and look at my notes. They did play once in the playoffs. I think it was back in the 70s, I want to say. Baldwin won that game, but a rare occurrence here playing Silver Lake. They are a 2A team, but a quality 2A program in the past. They always have a very good record in football, and they're a good football team coming to town tomorrow night. So the Bulldogs going to try to get their first win of the year before two big district games against Bishop Ward and Santa Fe Trail. So we'll try to get right tomorrow night. Going to have our good buddy Aiden Espino back with us tomorrow, as Jackson's not going to make it, but Aiden will be with us. Going to miss you tomorrow, Jackson.
I know, and I might not be able to make it on Tuesday.
Oh,
either,
no, don't tell me that.
I will be back next Friday for sure, though.
There's Lauren Berg once again, off the block and out of bounds. Point to Baldwin. 18-12, Berg with her 6th kill by my count. Patchett, I got her at 7. Some error on the serve from Padgett. Baldwin's 3rd. Also some bad news from the boys soccer team on that front. Looks like they ended up losing 1-0 in that game against Eudora. Came late, I think, that goal in the last couple minutes of extra time. That time, Walters with her 2nd kill. So that boys soccer team, they had won 9 straight, I think, before dropping that game today to Eudora, a good Eudora squad. Third ball's going to have to get over from Berg. It's going to end up out of bounds. Now 3 straight points from West Franklin. They're making a run at it.
Yeah, I know they're
by
late.
3.
Yeah, I know they're late set run for Franklin. We saw this in the first set. And after they went on their own run, they were kind of shut out for a little bit. See if they can close the gap. 3 points.
This one's set up for Emmy Nye. Dug out nicely by Raymond, and Walters down hard. It's the first real time we've seen their leading a killer, I guess I should say. Walters get a nice set and able to really just destroy that thing into the corner.
Yeah, Walters showing what she can do. Just, again, this West Franklin team looking to get into a rhythm of their own.
Error by Berg receiving that serve, so the ace goes to Love, 3rd ace of the game for the Falcons, and a timeout taken by head coach Laney Overman, and the Bulldogs will talk about it. Mentioned our upcoming broadcast schedule. You can also find our upcoming broadcast schedule in the Maple Weekly. It is your local weekly newspaper with the latest community news and events, feature stories, local sports, history, and more. Subscribe for only $5 a month or $50 for the full year. Subscribe now to your local weekly newspaper at baldwinmaple.com. Going to have the next 2 volleyball matches as well. Coming up on the 8th, Eudora comes to town, and then the 14th, Spring Hill will play the Bulldogs. Have both of those for you right here on Baldwin Sports Live. That time, the tap from Scobie couldn't quite get over the block.
It ties it up.
It does indeed. Now 5 straight points from the Falcons, our 2nd tie of the 2nd set. Make it 6 straight points. This one's going to be set up for Berg, blocked right back at her. I think a lift on Berg. Our first lead change gives West Franklin the lead, 7 straight points. Berkeley Love has been serving for quite a while now. Baldwin's got to get a side out here. All the momentum shifted over to the Falcons. Padgett sets up Nye. Her attempt into the net.
Oh, and you can feel the life getting sucked out of this gym. All the energy that was in that first set and in the first half of the 2nd set has been sucked out by this Falcons comeback.
Padgett hasn't really got a lot of attempts to attack, as we saw early on. Tried a little dump attempt there. That off of a block at the net and down. Unfortunate that time for the Dogs. 9 straight points. Somebody's got to make a play here. Set up for Nye that time from Scobie. This will be Walters on the attempt. Paget right there. Baker. Now Scobie's going to have to get it over. Raymond, McMahon to Walters. On the back line is Cammie Collum. That one blocked at the net. Nicely by Swank, and Walters was there as well. All the momentum in the world with West Franklin. 10 another straight points. And yeah, you're right. Another timeout for Baldwin. It'll be their last timeout of the second set. We'll go ahead and take it with them. More Bulldog volleyball on the other side.
Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to. Not an inconvenient block of time, they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846. Serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
A nice exchange back and forth that time, but it was Meredith Swank able to tap it over the block attempt from Baldwin, and another point for West Franklin, now 11 straight. This was an 18-12 Baldwin advantage, now 23-18. And finally an error that time on the service from Love. Fifth error of the match for West Franklin. Thankfully, that gives Baldwin a little bit of life, 23-19. Still a lot of work to do.
Emily Nye on the serves now. She's been pretty consistent so far tonight.
There's Collum on the back end. On the front end, Scobie trying to get it down. That was dug up by Raymond. Now Paget will set up Berg. It's again Raymond there. Now Walters will have a chance. Blocked at the net. And a point to Baldwin on a lift. Samantha Pittman, I believe, was there along with Hadley Hobbs. Baldwin showing a little fight to come back, 23-20 now. Walters dug up that time, now out on the attempt from Berg. Set point. There's Baker from the back line. Dug up, and now Love will set up Walters. There's Collum. Nice dump attempt from Paget. Gets right back to her. Berg sends it over. Now McMahon will set up Walters again. Nicely blocked at the net. That was Scobie and Pittman, and that's going to end up out of bounds. Baldwin still showing some fight, 24-21.
Yeah, a lot of resilience there. They were asking for a lift call halfway through, but able to recollect themselves and being able to finish out that point. They'll need 4 more, I believe. Is it win by 2 in the sets? Yeah,
it sure is. So here is the freshman Scobie. McMahon will set it up, and that time Scobie tried to dig it out, needed some help, but Baldwin's going to drop the second set, 25-21. West Franklin wins set number 2, ties us up at 1 apiece. We'll head to number 3 after this.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it. With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Welcome back, getting ready for set number 3 as Baldwin won the first set 25-16, and then West Franklin responded 25-21 in the second set. Baldwin got off to a great start last set, off to a 6-0 start. They also had the lead 18-12 before, like I mentioned earlier, the Falcons went on that big 11-0 run. Went from an 18-12 Baldwin lead to a 23-18 deficit. Tried to come back a little bit at the end of that second set, but Falcons able to tie this match up at 1 set apiece. Again, this is a best-of-5 match. Baldwin 1 of 3 this year in those style, 5 and 9 in 3-setters. Baldwin's lost 6 straight matches, looking to turn that around. Glad you could join us here this evening on Baldwin Sports Live. We said earlier, if you tuned in around 4 to catch the soccer game, we apologize. We were unable to get the internet access we were going to need. It's an attempt from Zoe Dowd. The freshman lands out of bounds, so Baldwin starts the third set off with a point. So we had to pivot, and here we are doing some volleyball instead. Glad to be here. Luckily, the girls had a home game. This time Dowd's going to set up Kaylee Williams, and that is down off the block. Attempt from Emmy Nye ties us up at 1. Lauren Berg's attempt blocked right back at her. Zoe Dowd and Greeley McMahon both there. Gives the Falcons the lead, and Meredith Swank, no, excuse me, that's Kaylee Williams, will serve it. Paget a nice back serve there, and dumped over by Emmy Nye. And now Walters down hard. Hayden Walters, the senior, her 4th, maybe 5th kill of the match.
Yeah, they're kill leaders. She had a quiet first set, but has really showed out these last couple sets.
You can tell West Franklin's really gotten into this game now. That first set, they, I don't know, just looked a little bit rattled, maybe not ready, but boy, things have turned around. Another error on Baldwin makes it 4-1.
That's a quick 4-1. That's the type of early lead Baldwin got out to in the first 2 sets.
Yeah. The tables have turned here, and an ace from Kaylee Williams. 4th ace of the game for the Falcons. Both teams now with 4. 5 straight. On the service from Williams, this will be 6th straight serve. Baker on the back line. Scobie will back set that for Emmy Nye. A little bit over hit, so Baldwin going to have a chance here. Baker from the back line. Can't drop it in there. The dump attempt is dug up from Cammie Collum. Now Scobie's attempt also dug up. Got a nice rally going back and forth here. Collum, Paget, now Berg from the outside. That's dug up and going to need some help there. If this ball gets over, it'd be a heck of a play. Can't quite finish it off, but a nice attempt there. And I think that was Kaylee Williams on the dig attempt. Give the kill to Lauren Berg, though. That's 7 by my count. Stops that 5-0 run. And Walters' attempt into the net. She's going to be mad at herself for that. McMahon sets up Walters near side, tapped it over the block, column right there. Now Paget sets it up for Scobie. And Zoe Dowd, yeah, she's going to be called for a lift.
That's a tough call in the place that she was at, but that's a right call. And now Baldwin roaring back.
That's right, 3 straight points. It was a good idea from Dowd that time. Overhit by the Falcons, but it ends up working out. Berg wasn't quite ready for it. Makes it 6-4 West Franklin. This is a pivotal third set. Know we're going to go at least 4. Over that time, Berg right there. Paget's going to set it up. Scobie tried to tap it over. This will be right there on a tee for Meredith Swank.
Oh, they're going to give it to Baldwin.
Ooh, yeah, into the net.
Yeah, she said, yeah, they say across the line. Or net touch, either way.
Yeah, you're right. It's a good catch there. Jackson makes it 6-5. Baldwin with a little bit of a break there, as that was, like I said, on a tee for Swank. Now Scobie with the service. His third ball going to get over. A big chance here for Baldwin. Set up. That was Samantha Pittman. Another lift. That's Franklin giving Baldwin a couple of easy points. Ties it up for the second time this set. One kind of doomed from the start on the reception of the serve, and here comes Berg on the far side, dug up on that back line, and here's Walters into the net.
Yeah, Lauren Berg has had a pretty good game, and you could see it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. She was shaking her head after that hit. Clearly not as clean as she would have liked to make with the contact on that ball. Look for her to really make up for it in the next couple points.
2 ties and now 1 lead change as the Dogs have taken the lead. McMahon back set for Swank that time, a little out of bounds.
Oh, now Baldwin again, starting to get back into that rhythm. Their returns are looking good. Their sets are looking way more clean, and now looking to continue their run and extend their lead.
Scobie's service a little bit, or excuse me, that was Paget on the serve, a little bit too strong that time. Her second error, 4th on Baldwin. It's at 8-7. Bulldogs still lead it. There's Scobie going to go with this one. It's Berg, dug up by Williams. Dumped over that time, and what a dump that was. Greeley McMahon on the kill. Ties us up for the 3rd time.
Nice play by McMahon. I don't know if you saw, but right before she took the hit there, she took a peek on the Baldwin side, saw them readjusting, and
good awareness.
Yep.
A nice ace that time. Baker couldn't quite handle the reception of the serve. Give that ace to McMahon as well. It's 5 now for the Falcons. They take the lead back. Serve just a little too strong. 6th error on the Falcons. Now Lauren Berg will get a chance. McMahon near side, Walters, Baker right there. Gonna have to get the 3rd ball over. Paget does. Williams setting up Baker. Not the service she would have preferred. Now Paget gets it over. This rally going back and forth. Walters off the block and down.
through the block. And you can tell when she gets in her sweet spot, when she gets a good set and she's able to take her time underneath the ball, she's able to get good contact, and that's when West Franklin's looked their best this evening.
This one's going to have to get over, and wow, down hard from Paget. Nicely dug up by Walters on the back line that time. I believe that was Walters. Now from the back line, Berg gets it over. Love will try to set up Raymond. There's Scobie. Up for Paget, trying to find an opening. Ends up out of bounds, point to Baldwin. Another kill for Emily Paget. It's our 5th tie here in the 3rd set.
Yeah, she's really quieted down from her hot start in that first set and the first half of the 2nd set. Emily Paget, hopefully that kill gets her back into it.
Paget going to try another one. That's blocked down right back at her. Swank was there, the leading blocker on the Falcons. Back and forth we go. Lead right back to West Franklin. Sixth tie here. One over by Raymond. Column right there. Now Scobie gets it over.
Good adjustment by Paget on that ball.
Time Kaylee Williams tried to connect.
Good adjustment by the outside hitter, Emily Paget, right before that. I don't think she was expected that set to be so lofted. Had to make a quick adjustment, almost fell over, but was able to get it over.
Fortunately, Collins serve into the net. It's her first error, the 5th on Baldwin. Baldwin had just taken the lead back to our 7th tie. Look at that play. I don't know if Berg meant to set Paget up like that, but she'll take it.
We'll say that's
exactly what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
Baldwin back to a 1-point lead. Dowd going to try to get it over on the 3rd. A little too strong.
Too much juice on that
yeah.
one.
A lot of youngsters on both of these teams, though. They both sporting some freshmen out there. Williams has to get it over. Paget to Baker, and now Berg. Nicely picked out a spot.
And continue off what you said about both these teams having a lot of freshmen. Yes, a lot of freshmen, but their strongest players and their leaders are seniors. You know, with Baldwin, with Paget, Berg, and Baker, and West Franklin with Walters so far.
Over by Williams. Paget was right there. Baker sets up Berg from the left side, and that time Williams down off the block attempt from Nye. Another kill for Kaylee Williams, the junior. Stops a 3-0 Baldwin run. Ooh. Berg, a little bit of a mistake on the reception there. Almost made it into the basket. That would be impressive.
Yeah.
You think it's just over? They just call it at that point if you make it? So after the point, into the net on the serve.
Yeah, I think when an obstruction is in the court like that, they have to put it. Like if it hits something on the ceiling, like it has a couple of times, they still play off.
Play on.
Yeah. Oh.
Fourth
yeah.
hit that time. Nicely blocked at the net by Samantha Pittman again. She is a force at the net, this junior. Fortunately, the serve from Collum a little too or Baldwin with 6 service errors. West Franklin 7 of them. Scobie's going to set up Berg. Just a little out. Lauren couldn't quite dial that one in. This has been a tight third set. Back and forth, 7 ties, 3 lead changes. Baldwin still hanging on to his 17-16 lead. Nice serve that time. Third ball's going to have to get over from Baker. It was a pretty good one. Now Walters has to get it back over, and Baldwin with a chance to attack. It's tipped a little bit at the net from Pittman and Scobie, and Baker wasn't able to dig it up. Now another tie.
Kami Collum showing a lot of effort. One successful dig and another one attempted there, but she's been a spark plug so far.
Scobie and Berg taps it over. Baker going to try to set up Berg once again. Raymond right there. Now McMahon will set up Meredith Swank. It's blocked at the net by Lauren Berg.
And again, I have to say, this front line, whoever's been playing up front for Baldwin through the rotations have been doing a spectacular job of being able to get up and block it over the net.
Scobie on the serve. McMahon sets up Walters near side, blocked at the net there. I think that was Hobbs. Pittman was there as well. Baldwin's going to end up with the point.
Well, yeah, that should be a kill for Pittman. And another timeout for West Franklin. Heads up play by Pittman, the block, and then boom, ends up right in her face. She hits it over, and West Franklin unable to respond and get it back over. And that's going to establish a 19-17 lead, and as I said, a timeout for West Franklin in the third set.
Samantha Pittman, the junior, has had a nice match so far. I got her for 4 kills and 3 blocks. Paget leading the team with 9 kills, and Lauren Berg has 8 of them. Of course, these are unofficial. I might have missed 1 or 2 here or there, but Paget and Berg really leading the way offensively. It's clear to see, and as I mentioned, Samantha Pittman putting in some nice shifts. Scobie looks pretty good out there as well.
Pittman, Scobie, Berg have all done a very good job of commanding the space around the net, really doing well and on the defensive side and getting those blocks in.
So out of the timeout, Baldwin leads at 19-17. It's a pivotal third set here. Whoever wins it's going to have a chance to end this match in the next set. Whoever doesn't is going to be behind the 8 ball. Serve from Scobie. It's over from Walters. Now Scobie's going to set up Berg on the far side. Nice job by West Franklin to recover there, and it got put down on another kill from Walters. Didn't catch who dug that ball out for West Franklin. That was a nice play. One point game here. Has been tight throughout. Over from Berg. McMahon's going to set up Walters once again. Blocked right back at you by Pittman. Over the block that time and maybe into the net. I'd say Berg.
Yeah, came over the net.
That ties us up at 19. 9 ties in this set. 3 lead changes. A good serve there from McMahon. Nice job by Scobie to keep it alive, and over from Berg. Almost caught him off guard there. Scobie got it blocked right at her, and the battle at the net between Pittman and Swank won by the Falcons.
Oh, that's a big rally.
Big point there for West Franklin. They take the lead.
Winning the battle around the net. Big heads-up play by West Franklin.
Now 3 straight points from the Falcons. Scobie going to set up Berg again. Tried to tap it over the block and does so as it finds a home. What a battle back and forth in this third set. Berg's serve a little bit too strong there. It's her second error, 7th on the Bulldogs. Each team with 7 now. Baker overhit that one on the reception a little bit, and Pittman couldn't deal with it at the net. 2 straight for the Falcons. Timeout taken by Coach Overman and the Bulldogs. Go ahead and take it with them. Be back with more Bulldog volleyball after this.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Back a little late that time, and the point to West Franklin. 3 straight from the Falcons. 23-20. Baldwin's got to get it together here. Letting this third set slip away. That ball had to get over, and it did. McMahon's going to set up Raymond. Baker right there. Scobie will give Paget a chance, and we haven't seen that much here in the third set, but Paget gets it. Her team-leading 10th kill by my count, 21-23. Baldwin battling back. McMahon sets up Swank into the net.
It's just been a fun, competitive set for both teams. I don't think really Elite has amassed more than 3 during this set.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm looking at it. You're exactly right. Paget gets it over. Williams right there, and up McMahon from the back line. Baker, Scobie, this could be a chance. Is Nye over the block and down. Ties us up for the 11th time, 23 all. A big couple of points coming up here next. Timeout taken, I believe, by West Franklin.
A great opportunity by Emmy Nye. I think she'll be the first person to tell you she did it on purpose, but you can tell by her body language and the laughing spots after she didn't quite get the contact she wanted on that, but it still works out for him, and it's going to tie this set late in the third set, 23-23, and I like what you said earlier. Whatever team doesn't come out of this set as the winner will be behind the 8 ball going into the 4th.
Yeah, that was a big-time point there. Now 3 straight from the Bulldogs to answer 3 straight from West Franklin. 23 all, a big couple of points here. Baker on the serve. Here's Love to set it up for Williams. Tried to tap it over. Point's going to go to Baldwin. So set point. 4 straight for him, and Baker's going to serve for a chance Baldwin to take a firm control of this match. Over hit and down by Emmy Nye, and that'll do it for the third set. Now that's a way to end it, Jackson. 5 straight from the Dogs to take the third set. They now lead it 2-1. We'll take a break and be back with more Bulldog volleyball after this.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here, getting ready for set number 4 between West Franklin and Baldwin. Big end to that third set for the Dogs. They end up winning it 25-23. Had to get 5 straight points there to come back and win that third set. What a crazy set it was. 11 ties and 5 lead changes. Back and forth we went. But Baldwin now has control of this match, up 2-1. See if they can end it here in the fourth or if West Franklin can force a fifth. Looking back through the schedule, it looks like Baldwin has only played out of the 4 matches, the best of 5 matches they've played. Only one of them has went to a 5th set. That was back on the 19th of September against Paola. Ended up losing that game 3-2, but a couple others have gone 4 sets. See what happens here tonight. Pretty back and forth first 3 sets. A little bit of discussion here. Not sure what's going on. The officials talking. A little bit of a funny exchange there that Jackson noticed after Emmy Nye got that kill to wrap up the third set. Girls were all fired up, and Berg comes over and shoves Nye out of excitement and almost knocked her down. Cammie Collum from the back line. That was a hit, but dug out nicely by West Franklin. A dump attempt there. What a play by Emily Paget. Starts Baldwin off right here in set number 4. Paget will get the duties serving it. McMahon, nicely done as she spotted the opening. And
it's a great kill by McMahon.
Yep.
Taking advantage of the readjusting Bulldogs again.
It's really nice awareness. First from Paget and then from McMahon. Ooh, yeah, and just timed her jump a little bit wrong that time was Logan Scobie, the freshman.
Just like that, even though a quick 1-0 lead, and Franklin taking advantage quickly.
There's Emmy Nye on third hit, getting it over. Ooh, almost a nice dig there by Collum on the back line. Nice attempt at it. A good thought from the Falcons, finding some open ground.
Yeah, the Baldwin back line, they leave their back line a little thin, and a lot of times they do that with Cammie Collum back there because she is so explosive, so athletic. She's able to make a lot of impressive plays. Not able to quite get to that one.
They can cover some ground back there. That has to get over from Nye, and it does. Raymond, now McMahon, set up for Swank. Blocked at the net. That was Berg and Nye both there.
Again, senior leader Berg hyping this team up. Baldwin is looking to close it out in this best of 5 fourth set.
Still trail here 3-2. Swank tapped it over, and now Padgett's just going to have to get it over. Trying to do it again was McMahon into the net. Ties us up at 3. Walters tap attempt dug up by Collum, and now Berg on the far side. Raymond was there, and this has to get over from Walters. Set up by Padgett to Scobie, dug out by Raymond again. Williams, that's dug up by Cammie Collum. Berg has an attempt, tries to go cross court. Love right there. McMahon now sets up Walters, another tap attempt. Collum saves it and over from Pittman. What an exchange this has been. Third ball has to get over from Padgett. What a rally back and forth. Walters blocked at the net.
Now, Cammie Collum showing off her worth. As I said earlier, she has the potential to make some great plays, and she had a couple of crucial digs, and I give all credit to the point to her.
And Logan Scobie was there on the block to end that. Nicely put down by Wes Franklin that time. Tie us back up at 4.
But those long rallies can really affect those legs, so these next couple points are important for both teams.
Wes Franklin's got an uphill battle, got to win the next 2 sets. Padgett into the net from the back line. Had 3 ties and 3 lead changes already. Pittman's attempt, a little too strong. Over on the second hit there from Logan Scobie, and a 3rd kill for the freshman.
Great execution, catching him off guard on the second hit, and again finding that soft spot right in the middle of that West Franklin zone.
Freshmen Scobie and Collum have both looked pretty good. Padgett and Berg and Baker, the senior leaders on this squad, have also been great. There's service from Scobie. Tapped over from Swank, and now Scobie will set up. That was Hadley Hobbs. Ooh, that was pretty nicely done from Walters that time.
Padgett not able to get a good angle on the ball and gambled on it being out and didn't quite work out.
7-5, Falcons have the lead. Hobbs forced into a attempt there, couldn't quite get it over. Now 8-5. Good serve that time, received by Baker. Now Berg down hard down the line. Another kill for the senior Lauren Berg.
Baldwin just sticking with West Franklin this 4th set. Really need to take advantage of the Falcon miscues as this set closes out.
Serve from Berg. Here's Love. Now McMahon will set up Williams. Nice diving dig from Baker, but couldn't quite get another one from Samantha Pittman. Nine to 6 advantage for West Franklin. There was Pittman's attempt. That was dug up. Now Williams will tap it over. Here's Padgett with a try. Tapped over the block nicely. She reads that just perfectly every time. Her 12th kill.
And Padgett, after having a disappointing really second half of that second set, has really picked it up after the 3rd and now this 4th set.
How about that? Once again, overhit by the Falcons, and Emmy Nye down hard, just like the 3rd set ended. Now 6 kills for Nye. She's had a nice match. And Baker on an ace. 5th for Baldwin, the 3rd ace from the senior, Claire Baker. ties us up at 9. 3 straight points from the Dogs. See if they can't keep this going. Overhit again, and Nye.
Oh, penalty point.
Okay, I'm not, honestly, not sure what the call is there. Point's going to go to Baldwin.
I can dissect
some of the fans
calls.
Yeah, around here are as confused as we are, so don't feel bad. 4 straight from the Bulldogs, retaking the lead. Scobie, now somebody had to get it over. Baker did. This will be a back line attempt and into the net. Nye was right there for the block anyway. Make it 5 straight points for the Dogs. They're rolling. I think a point here from Baldwin. We might see a West Franklin timeout. Another ace for Baker, her 4th. She got 4 of the 6 for Baldwin.
Nice run for the Bulldogs. See if they can continue.
Ooh, that one came up a little bit short by Baker. Her first error. Four ties, 4 lead changes so far here in this set. Scobie sets up Paget. Look how high she gets up on those kill attempts.
Able to recover it too.
Oh, ooh, another nice dump from Greeley McMahon.
A good hustle from Claire Baker trying to get it over to Scobie, but neither able to get clean enough contact to advance the ball.
Now Scobie's gonna set up Emmy Nye, tapped it over the block. Zoe Dowd, the freshman, gets it blocked right back at her. Emmy Nye again. She's been a monster at the net so far.
Lauren Berg a little gentle at the high five this time. Maybe poking fun at her for almost shoving her down at the end of the last set.
2-point advantage for the Dogs. Trying to pull away here as Williams that time able to tap it past the block attempt of Nye. Another kill for the junior Williams. Makes it 13-12. Baldwin still leading. Paget going to set up Scobie far side, a little too strong.
Good set, good contact, is not able to keep the ball down, and Scobie is really going to want to have that one back because that was a really nice set from Paget.
Paget on the second ball, trying to get a kill there. Love was right there and over from Williams. Baker now Paget. That's a nice play to get it up on an attempt for Scobie, but into the net. Now 3 straight from the Falcons have given them the lead back. Overhit that time and down by Hayden Walters.
Timeout Baldwin, and the Falcons again coming back and taking another 2-point lead.
4 straight from West Franklin as Baldwin, they rattled off 6 straight earlier this set, but nice job by the Falcons to battle back. Once again, I'll pop up our upcoming broadcast schedule. We got some more football coming tomorrow night as the Silver Lake Eagles come to town to take on the Bulldogs. 6:30 the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff, and then on Tuesday we got some more volleyball. We'll be right back here inside the doghouse. Eudora comes to town to take on the Bulldogs. It'll be around 6:15. The JV and the freshman team play before, so whenever they get over is when we'll start that pregame show. We're a little late getting on because of that this evening, but around 6:30 is when the first serve is scheduled. Don't forget, varsitysportslive.com is your spot for all these schedules across all of our networks. There's Nye once again set up from Paget, and Emmy Nye's having herself a set.
2 blocks, 2 kills so far this set.
And a big-time side out from Baldwin there as they trail by a point.
If I'm Baldwin, this is exactly who I want serving right now. Emily Paget, who's had such a strong game, looking to get the Dogs back into it, and that's a good way to do it with an ace to start off this run. to tie it all up at 15 in the fourth set.
Yeah, right on cue from Jackson, the second ace from Paget. We'll see if she can't get another one here. Baldwin with 7 as a team now. Love able to receive it that time, and Walters down very hard.
Huge bomb.
That was
from Walters. She has had a really good game. Sorry, go ahead.
No, give McMahon a lot of credit there too. That was a perfect set, and Walters was able to elevate and destroy that ball. 16-15. Berg is going to end up with the point off the block out of bounds.
Paget, cross-court set, beautifully set up for Berg, and West Franklin not being able to handle it. Saying Walters had a slow first set. Really, this whole West Franklin team had a slow first set and have really picked it up since then.
Walters gets it over. Collum on the back line. A dump attempt there from Paget. They were ready for it. Now Berg's got to get it over. Walters, little miscommunication. Now the third ball over from Love. That one is going to be a lift on Paget.
17-16, West Franklin going to the last 8 and 9 points for these teams. Sorry, 8 and 7 points.
Now 7 ties, 6 lead changes as the lead back to the Falcons. Had a great couple of last sets here between these two squads. Over from Baker, and Williams will get it to Walters on the third contact. Now Paget, Samantha Pittman, a little too strong.
Again for a third or fourth time this set, West Franklin with another 2-point lead. Looking to extend it.
Berg set up from Scobie, and she was able to go cross court and find the corner.
That was a beautiful tip over by the senior Berg to be able to flip courts right into the soft spot in that far corner. And now the Dogs looking to tie it late in the fourth set.
Paget and Berg into double-digit kills. Here's the serve from Scobie. It might have gone out. But we'll play on. Here's Baker, and Scobie will have to get it over. Overhit that time, and we'll see if Nye can take advantage. Nice job by Raymond. Walters taps it over the block, and Scobie couldn't quite dive down and dig it up.
That was Pittman, not Nye. Sorry, Pittman. I think Nye is taking a rest right now.
It's a good call, Jackson. Excuse me. 2-point West Franklin lead. Oh. Fourth contact. Point goes to West Franklin. They've now rattled off 4 of the last 5.
And now a 3-point lead for West Franklin.
Threatening to extend this match even further. Just out. That was as close as it gets.
So just a reminder, West Franklin does need to win this set to extend this game. If Baldwin comes back and gets to the game point, and then that will close it out. But they are fighting from behind right now.
The attempt from Swank blocked and out of bounds. Point go to West Franklin. Swank with another kill. 3-point Falcon advantage. Scobie gonna set up Pittman. That's blocked right back at her. Now an over hit from Scobie and down from Angel Raymond, the sophomore. West Franklin starting to take control of this fourth set.
I'm starting to pick up the energy. They've done a really good job of being able to compete and just fight for themselves in the latter halves of all of these sets.
Paget off of the Scobie setup went into the net, and a fourth contact on Baldwin. This set's starting to slip away now, 23-18.
Timeout, Baldwin.
Yep, Coach Overman wants to talk about it. Second timeout, we'll take it with them here. Be back with more Bulldog volleyball after this.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Back here live, Paget gonna try to dump it in, and she does nicely. Makes it 23-19 now. Bulldogs aren't done yet here in the fourth set. 13 kills by my count for Paget. Berg's got 11. And the serve from Baker, she's got 4 aces. This one able to be returned, blocked at the net that time, and now over. Baker comes up to deal with it. Paget down hard, dug up by the libero. Love, though. Over. So set up again for Paget.
Guess
that one's
who?
not getting dug up.
Emily Paget, 3 big spikes that rally, and the third time is the charm as she smokes it over the top of the net, getting Baldwin back into it. 23-20 at West Franklin.
That first you don't succeed, try and try again. Emily Paget leading the Bulldogs in kills. Here's Zoe Dowd, the freshman, a little too strong, and the Bulldogs making a comeback.
Don't let this Bulldog team get some energy. We've seen whenever they've been able to put a run together that they're strong and fast. So
there's Dowd on the dump attempt, and that was nicely thought out and done. The kill to the freshman, her third. And now set point.
Berg just jumped on that ball just a second too early and didn't get the angle she wanted. Be set point for West Franklin.
Berg to Scobie. He's going to set up Paget. Another big-time dig from Love, the libero. Williams taps it over the block, and we will play 5 sets here this evening. 25-21. Same as the second set ended up for West Franklin. They win set number 4 by the same count, and we will head to the 5th set. Got an exciting one going. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the conclusion of this match. Watching Bulldog Volleyball presented by Hayden Outdoors.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back here inside the doghouse, getting ready for set number 5. The set breaks, we didn't really have a halftime show, but the set breaks are brought to you by your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Baldwin City, Kelly Neufeld. Kelly and his team are there to help you protect what matters most. Call 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting or stop by the new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street. See how Kelly and his team can help you achieve your financial goals, both present and future. So let me get this updated here as we start set number 5. We are tied at 2 apiece, obviously.
And as Ryan and I were discussing, we are pretty sure. I'd say about 90% sure.
99.
Okay, we'll give it 99.5. 99.5% sure that 5th set is game point to 15.
Yeah. So here we go. It's been an exciting match so far. Baldwin won sets 1 and 3. West Franklin 2 and 4. Here's Scobie trying to get it down. Dug up by Raymond. Saved by McMahon. And over nicely. Oh. Look at this rally back and forth. A battle at the net.
Blocks by Paget.
And over by Paget.
What a rally by Emily Paget. 2 huge blocks back to back and to get the kill with the soft tap. That's a great way to start off the 5th set.
So Paget has 15 kills. That time a little bit too strong. Her 3rd service error. It's Baldwin's 9th. That'll give Berkeley Love, the junior libero, a chance. Over from Berg. Raymond was there to deal with it. 3rd ball has to get over, and it does from Kaylee Williams. Now Paget's going to set one up for Scobie. Dug up, and now Walters returns it. Baker's going to have to hustle. Can't quite get there. 2-1 start for the Falcons from West Franklin.
A great effort by Claire Baker, just not able to get there, not quite.
Another serve from Love. It's received by Berg, set up by Paget for Scobie, and Scobie gets the kill.
Yeah, Baker favoring that finger, and looks like she's going to get a quick break and get it checked out maybe, but.
Here's Walters, another great setup there from McMahon. She was able to elevate and get that down hard.
One of those sets where the ball just seems to float in the air forever, and Walters has been able to really take advantage of those balls.
She had a slow start to this match, now with 10 kills though. 3-2 advantage for West Franklin. McMahon, another good setup for Walters. A little bit too high maybe. Now Berg the other way, tries to go cross court, out of bounds. A 4-2 advantage for the Falcons. Remember, going to 15. Scobie's gonna set up Berg. It was blocked by Walters and kept alive at the net. 3rd ball goes over, and now Paget will set up Samantha Pittman, tried to tap it home. There's Collum on the back end. Paget now sets it up for Scobie. Good rally going back and forth here. Baker, Paget, Berg. Dug up by Love once again. She's been everywhere. Walters, now Baker tapped over by Paget. Down from Walters.
Well, always a great feeling when you're the winning team after or when you're the team winning the point after such a long rally.
Yeah, it's a deflator for Baldwin. They are down 5-2 here in this deciding set. They got to get it going. Try to dump it there with Scobie. Sniffed out by the Falcons. Good diving dig from Baker that time. And now Berg, what a save on that point. Lauren Berg dumps it cross court and gets the point. 12 kills now for Lauren. Just when the Bulldogs needed it most, too.
Great effort play from everybody involved there. And Berg, again, the awareness to see the soft space on the near side. Sorry, on the far side.
Now Scobie will get us started. Overhit and down hard from Samantha Pittman, her 5th kill. Couple of points in a row as Baldwin's battled back right back into this 5th set.
A good couple of shovings from Pittman was a big reason that point happened in the last rally, and the sole reason it happened, or that they get another point there with that kill.
3rd straight serve from Logan Scobie. That's too strong. Gonna be her first error. Baldwin's 10th. Just hope those errors don't come back to haunt you. West Franklin's got 8 of them themselves. So the 2-point advantage to West Franklin. They'll get us started. Here's going to be Paget from the back line. Walters was right there. Now Kaylee Williams, a little too strong, lands out of bounds. Point to Baldwin.
Great awareness, but I didn't see who that was on the Baldwin side, but we let that ball through. That ball was flying at you in a million miles an hour.
Berg gets us started. McMahon will back set one for Swank. It's blocked at the net. Paget and Pittman were there. And a lift called on West Franklin. That ties us up for the 3rd time here in the 5th set, 6-all. Swank's going to get another shot at it. Another one that lands out of play. Baldwin gets another break there, and now 3 straight gives them the lead. Berg will get us started again. Williams going to find McMahon, finds Williams. Once again, too strong.
Timeout, West Franklin.
Yeah, 4 straight points has prompted a timeout from head coach Melissa Harms. Be the first timeout here in the 5th set. Baldwin still with their 2. Timeouts are brought to you in part by Rice Precision Manufacturing. If you're looking for a great job with a growing family-owned company right here in Baldwin City, then check out Rice Precision Manufacturing. Always looking to add the next great member to their team, including positions for skilled CNC machinist and CNC operators. Excellent pay, competitive benefits, a climate-controlled work environment, and a friendly support staff dedicated to the betterment of their employees. Send an email to jobs@rice-precision.com to learn more. 8-6 advantage for Baldwin, 4 straight points coming out of the timeout. Love receives it. McMahon's going to set it up for Walters from the back line. Miscommunication, unfortunately.
Right through the hands of Baker. Got a little too excited. That's one of those like in football when you're just too open.
Yeah.
You know, you take your eyes off the ball right before it gets to you, and it just slipped right through the hands. And
that's a big break for West Franklin. Baker receives that serve, and now Paget's going to get a chance. Is that in? Just out. It's as close as it gets there.
That was really close.
Got the official.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try.
Coming over to talk to the other linesman, see what she saw.
That's a lot of pressure on that linesman.
All eyes on you.
Yo, I thought it was really close.
It was about as close as it gets, you're right. But 2 straight points from West Franklin has us tied up at 8 apiece. Swank will get us started again. Received by Berg. Scobie's going to set up Hobbs. A little too strong that time on the attempt.
Now West Franklin back with the momentum, responding with Baldwin's 4-point run with a quick 3-point run of their own.
And neither team is led by more than 3 this set. Got to get this over from Paget. It does. Now Swank from the back line. Baker's right there. Paget from Scobie again, blocked at the net. They'll have to run it again. Tried to tap it over. Nice block again by the freshman Dowd at the net. Now McMahon. Dowd gets over. Pittman will have a chance. Mistimed that jump. Unfortunately for the Dogs, now they are down by 2. 4 straight points from the Falcons.
So another long rally won by West Franklin. They really seem to be the benefactors of all the long rallies so far tonight.
There's Paget going to get another shot. That time it was dug up by Walters, and Kaylee Williams gets the kill.
Timeout Baldwin.
5 straight points from West Franklin. Timeout Baldwin, you're right. We'll be there first. Take a quick one and be back with the conclusion of this one after this.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
All right, right back here, Baldwin down by 3 after 5 straight points rattled off by West Franklin. They got to get back into this thing. The 5th set. Here's Paget going to have another shot at it. Dug up by McMahon nicely. Swankel set up Williams, who mistimed that jump into the net. Big break for Baldwin.
Yeah, one of those sets that has another that's spinning so fast. It's changing its trajectory as it's coming down, and West Franklin, the outside hitter, not able to get an adjustment on it.
McMahon sets up Raymond. That's dug up by Scobie. Now Baker's going to try to get Paget a hit. That's blocked and out of bounds. 2 straight from Baldwin. Now still trail by 1, 11-10.
Both these teams have shown great resilience, being able to come back from major deficits in important parts of the game.
Williams from the near side taps it over. Paget right there. Scobie tries to dump it far side. What a play by the freshman Logan Scobie. Her 5th kill, and that ties us up at 11.
That is huge by the freshman, number 5, Scobie.
This thing's starting to get late now. And another ace from Claire Baker, her 5th of the night.
Timeout, West Franklin right out of the Baldwin timeout, and now what's left of this student section, they're getting back in it, the parents are getting back in it, and now all the momentum is left with your Bulldogs.
Couple of huge points there. Now Baldwin has rattled off 4 straight to answer the 5 straight from West Franklin. They now take the lead back, our 4th lead change. They have it by a point, 12-11. We are going to 15. What a match we've had here tonight. Pretty evenly matched squads, I would say, Jackson. I mean, it's been very entertaining.
We thought maybe after the first set we didn't know what we were going to see out of West Franklin or the rest of the night. And I know you and I have been well impressed with their resilience.
That time Baker's serve into the net, her 2nd error, the 11th for Baldwin. That one hurts, especially from your best server. So our 6th tie makes it 12-12. This thing's getting really good now. Scobie sets up Nye, blocked at the net, right back at him. Now Paget from the setup of Berg. Kaylee Williams blocked at the net. Emmy Nye was there. Dumped over, and now Paget will get another shot from the far side. Walter over-hits it into the net and into the net again.
That's another kill for Emily Paget, getting it over and just in a spot where this West Franklin team couldn't respond. And
2 points from a victory. I've got Paget at 17 kills. Like I said, I could have missed a couple, but what a match so far. Here's Cammie Collum to serve us up. McMahon will set up Kaylee Williams again. What a dig on the back end by Berg, and Paget needed some help, didn't get it.
Miscommunication between her and Nye, and this is coming down to the wire. Her 13-13 5th set. You know, when you're walking into the gym, this is the type of game that you want to see on the excitement factor.
Everyone on pins and needles. Bit of a mistake on the reception of this serve by Baldwin. And the ace for Kaylee Williams, her 2nd, 6th for the Falcons. Timeout as we have match point.
Yeah, that's the last timeout for Baldwin. And see what they can draw up defensively, if they can draw up a good defensive scheme and good way to return it, and see what West Franklin can get as they are serving the ball.
Baldwin won the first and the third sets. West Franklin the second and the fourth. They have a 1-point lead and will be serving for match point. Crowd and student section starting to get into it here from inside of the Doghouse, Baldwin City, Kansas. Glad you could join us tonight. It's been a very exciting match. And here we go, the conclusion.
All comes down to these last couple minutes.
Here's Scobie trying to dump it over the block, and she does nicely. Down the line, ties us up at 14.
Now it is 1 by 2, I believe, even in the last set. So Baldwin needing 2 straight points here to clinch the victory and walk out of here victors.
Dumped over from McMahon. Now Paget will set up Berg on the far side, block nicely at the net, and a lift on Baldwin will give the point to West Franklin. They need one more, another match point.
Oh, looks like Berg wants clarification.
Talking to Coach Lainey Overman in her first season as Bulldogs head coach. Getting some clarification from the chair umpire. Says it was a lift. Now Berkeley Love's going to serve for the match. There's Baker. Paget will set this thing up and down from Logan Scobie. The freshman comes up huge, and a great setup there from the senior Paget.
Scobie's come up huge in this last set.
Scobie and Emmy Nye, also Samantha Pittman, have had great games in the supporting roles. Walters taps it over the block.
And Walters has had a great game on the attacking end for West Franklin, proving why she is the senior leader and kill leader for this West Franklin Falcons unit.
And another match point. McMahon serving for it and overhit out of bounds, and Baldwin's going to lose a heartbreaker. 7th ace of the game for the Falcons is how it ends. But what a match back and forth. Baldwin had a chance to end this thing in the 4th set, but West Franklin able to win 2 sets in a row, and they are rightfully so celebrating down there as they will improve to 13-7 on the year. Baldwin has now dropped 7 straight matches. They dropped to 6-13 on the year. Take a break, come back with our Farm Bureau Financial Services Player of the Game. You've been watching a great match of Bulldog Volleyball, and it's right here on Baldwin Sports Live. It's presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. We'll be back with the Player of the Match after this.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back here inside the Doghouse, Baldwin City, Kansas. The Bulldogs lose a heartbreaker tonight in 5 sets. It's only the second match they've played this year that has gone 5 sets. They lost to Paola earlier in September, and they dropped this one here tonight after having a 2-1 lead. Unfortunately, West Franklin able to come back and win the 4th set 25-21 and the 5th 17-15. But a very exciting match back and forth. It's time now to crown our player of the game. A lot of girls deserving of this honor tonight. Lauren Berg, Emmy Nye, Samantha Pittman, Logan Scobie all had great games, but we're going to go ahead and give it to one of the senior leaders on this squad, Emily Paget. I got her down for 17 kills. I know that's probably not all of them. I know I missed a few there, but she's approaching 20 kills here this evening in this match, and what a game it was for the senior outside hitter, Emily Paget. She is our Farm Bureau Financial Services Player of the Game. It is brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, insurance and investments, wealth management, and financial planning. Farm Bureau Financial Services is there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. Call today and set up a meeting with your local Farm Bureau team, 785-594-1055. It's your future. Let's protect it. So as I mentioned, Paget had a great game, approached 20 kills. Logan Scobie, I got her for 6 kills and a couple of big blocks. Claire Baker, the other senior leader besides Paget and Berg, she had a nice game playing that libero spot as well. Lauren Berg, I got her for 12 kills and a couple of blocks. Emmy Nye, 8 kills, 3 blocks, and Samantha Pittman, 5 kills and 3 blocks. Claire Baker led the team with aces. She had 5 of them here tonight. And also had those 2 errors, but the 5 aces leads both teams here tonight. Baldwin won the first set 25-16 and the third set 25-23, but West Franklin won the second and fourth, both by the score of 25-21, and then finished off Baldwin in the 5th set 17-15. They improved 13-7 on the year. Baldwin drops to 6-13. One more time, I'll pop up our upcoming broadcast schedule. We'll be right back on the air tomorrow night. More football action. Silver Lake at Baldwin, 6:30 the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff, and then right back here in the gym for some volleyball next Tuesday as Eudora comes to town to take on the Bulldogs. This edition of Baldwin Sports Live has been presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. They are the brand that sells the land. Shad and Penny Sheldon are your Baldwin City area brokers. You can reach out to them at HaydenOutdoors.com or call 785-821-2666 to schedule a tour and find your next dream property with Hayden Outdoors. So for my good buddy Jackson Blakely, I'm Ryan Hilmer signing off here from Baldwin. Once again, West Franklin wins this match in 5 sets. Win it 3-2 over Baldwin and improved to 13-7. Baldwin has now lost 7 straight matches. They'll try to turn it around on Tuesday against Eudora. So we'll see you tomorrow night for some more football action from Liston Stadium. Glad you could join us and hope everybody has a great night. Good night, everyone.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.